What's up guys, 7up07 here, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. So you see where I'm at, you know what time it is, it's time to hit the Baccarat Casino. Got a bunch of tokens still left over from Pickham, got a few more from Cash and Carry, although in the grand scheme of things that's not going to be worth a whole much, they're extra 600 tokens, because we're going to be heading for about around 250,000 tokens is going to be our goal. Significantly more than the Pickham Casino, but don't worry. All in all, I typically find this casino to be a lot less annoying because there's much more stuff available. As you can see, they still have the slime bingo. We're staying far, far away from that. No more of that. They have some slot machines all over the place, different kinds, they all do the same thing, and those are okay. They're really not that bad. They're probably still better than bingo, I would say. But what we're going to be doing is hanging out at the roulette tables. This is where the real money comes in, and I'm going to show you guys a good strategy for getting the most out of it, because it's definitely that you can do a lot more at this casino. So I'm just going to look at this stuff with you guys. We have just over 10,000 tokens, which is good, but we're going to need more. The next point we're really trying to get to is about 17,500, and then that way we can actually bet that entire amount each time and have the best chance of winning with the highest payoff. So it's very possible, once again, just like in Pickham, you can bet all of that and get the whole 250,000 that you need almost in like one hit. So it's hard to do, but it does happen. So just to show you real quick, there's plenty of awesome prizes that you can get here. Basically, the main things I'm going to be going for, I'm going to get 1 or 2 Saints Ashes to do some mixes with. We're going to get 2 Falcon Blades. Now you may be wondering, the attack stats over there are not great, but if you can relate the Falcon Blade to the Falcon Slash, it does the exact same thing as the Falcon Slash. As you can see, slices twice in rapid succession. So basically, you can use any move and it's going to hit twice, just like a Falcon Slash would. And if you use Falcon Slash, it'll hit 4 times. So it's really awesome. It's not something that I'm going to use as a main sword for Angelo. I'll keep the Mercury sword that we have, but it's going to be a very useful item at different times, and it's especially useful when you're trying to train up and you're fighting metal monsters, and you want to hit with like a metal slash multiple times. Getting that 2 hits in a row is very, very effective against them. So I'm gonna get 1 of each. 1 for each of them, of those. Only 20,000, it's really not that much in the grand scheme of things. And then I'm going to skip the liquid metal armor for now. This is an item that sometimes I like to come back to if I feel like I want to upgrade later on. It's pretty good for Jessica, as you can see. The other 2, it's not a huge difference. It's a great jump for Jessica, but there's another piece of armor that we can also get later on that's arguably even better. So I'm going to skip that. Now, unfortunately, the big thing, this is what really costs us, is the Gringham Whip. 200,000 tokens. Now, you can see the difference in attack from what is currently the best whip available in the game at 162. Jumps all the way to 227. This is the best whip in the game for Jessica. It, hands down, destroys everything else. So it's difficult to get, but it's worth it. It really is, and it's, at the end of the day, it's not that hard to go through this. I mean, we all know at this point how difficult and frustrating that these casinos can be, but, you know, it is what it is. So and I might also get another spangled dress for, not to use for Jessica, but to mix later on into something else. In fact, it's part of that armor I'm talking about is a little bit more worth it than this liquid metal armor. So anyway, we're going to get to it now, and I'm going to show you guys how to play some roulette most effectively. Now again, we can't do kind of the full amount that I would like to because of how much we have. We don't have quite enough tokens. Okay, so basically, I'm going to go down here to square 2. Well, starting at 0 actually. And so we're going to hold down circle to get it up to 500, and then just sort of do that over and over across. And you're gonna see we're gonna total about 10,000. Actually, it will be exactly 10,000. All the way across. So this is what I stick to when we have less than 17,500. But this is why at the Pickham Casino I insisted on getting that extra little bit of tokens, because it comes in handy when you're trying to come bet here. So we did get enough, plus the 600 extra that Cash and Carry gave us. That equals up to the 10,000 we need. So let's go ahead and give it a shot, and you know, I'm gonna probably be at this for a while, but let's see what we can do. And once I win, I'm gonna try to do something a little bit different that has better odds. Alright, so no dice on that one, it looks like. That's how it goes, though. So again, just gonna keep at this for a while, reset my game, and try again until we win. Alright. That's a pretty nice win. Alright, so 29,500 tokens. That's a profit of 19,500 right there, just from hitting that one. So you can see now the advantage. It hit on 11, so that was to our advantage. If it had hit somewhere else, it wouldn't. Well, no, it would have been the same. So basically, whatever number it hits on, if you have that number plus the sides, it multiplies even more. And then the thing on the right, you can see, will multiply the whole row by 3. So you really just rake them in if you do it this way. This took me about 4 tries. I failed about 4 times, and then, yeah, I think I failed 4 times and then hit this one. So now we can already do it the other way. Absolutely perfect. But we're gonna go save first. Okay, so now to show the new method, now that we have over 17,500, we can bet an entirely new way now. So we're gonna do that. First of all, 500 there. We're definitely gonna keep the same thing that we did before. We're just gonna change it up a little. So essentially, we're making what looks like an H, and we're building it all off just the first column here, and then the last column, with all the spaces in between, if that makes sense. So you can kind of see I'm just making 2 stacks, but I'm not going anywhere near. Actually, I don't think I want those there. Let me finish putting them in and make sure. Alright, and then just keep building across. Get our arrow there, and then same thing here. Nope. Okay, so this side is just one, because you can't do anything else with it, really. And then, okay, but we are going to put the one on the entire thing. So that means we'll go back over here and put both of these. Okay, so it's for a total of 17,500, therefore clearly the reason I was mentioning that number. And there's a lot better chance of winning, so let's see what we can do. This is going to be our method until the end, though. It does take a while to set up, but it's totally worth the payoff you can get. And you have half of the spots on the board covered. So we missed this one, but I mean, you have a 1 to 2 chance, 50-50 shot of hitting something, and you'll always make at least a little profit if you've gotten to the point where you have enough that you can put 17,500 down multiple times. It's worth doing, but sometimes you won't win enough. In fact, a lot of times you won't win enough to make up for your loss if you've already lost completely once and then try it again. But it's still worth doing before you just reset the game anyway, because who knows, you could win huge. So if you have enough, just bet until you no longer have enough to make that bet anymore, and then reset after that, because it won't matter. Alright, another win, another same exact spot. Are you kidding me? The same spot? So no difference in our method there, but of course we did have higher chances, so one more 29,500 win. Total of 41,800 now, so I have enough to actually bet more than once now. Another win. Let's see how much it's for. Another 29,500 wins. So this is my very next try, by the way, just so y'all know. So another 12,000 in profit. I mean, it's slow, but it's sure. That is very certain. Alright, so I ended up losing a 17,500 and then winning 39,500, so only ends up being a profit of about 4,500, but it is a profit nonetheless. Very nice. Another win. It's another good win. So that was, again, very next turn. I haven't had to reset in like 6 tries, or 5 or something. Because I just keep winning. I mean, it takes a while to get to 250,000, but it's very steady. And that's the nice thing about it. It's not constantly resetting like it is at Pickham. So up to 80,000 already. I've only been at this for about maybe 45 minutes at the most. And I've taken a break and done a couple other things in that time. So there we go, another one. That's like 3 wins in a row without even having to retry. It's another just 29,000 one, but puts us up to a grand total of 92,000. Steadily getting there. Ooh, another one. And another win. Steady getting those 29,000 ones. And they are good. They are good to have. That is for sure. And that's gonna put us at 116, pretty good. So we have broken 100 in our last two. Another one. It's 3 in a row. Crazy. So that is actually going to put us at the over the halfway mark. We should end up with about 128, 129. So yeah, that's going to put us over halfway to our goal of 250. And that's just absolutely incredible. The time I've been doing this for like an hour, you know, to get to that same level at the Pickham Casino, getting halfway to whatever measly amount that was, took just hours. Honestly, that the Pickham Casino took like a full day of off and on trying it, or maybe several days. I don't remember. Another one. Another one. Too bad it wasn't at 26. Close on that. Okay, so that'll bring us to what, about 140? That's pretty good. Yep, there we go. Another one right in a row. Amazing. So that'll put us at about 152, which means we are under 100,000 left to go. That was another one right in a row, like just one after the other. Steady climbing towards that 250 goal. It's taking no time at all. I think that's the hat trick right there. That's definitely 3 in a row at least. That'll put us at 164. It's 12,000 every single time. It's almost like every spin. Another one. That's, I believe, 4, possibly 5 in a row. So far, between none of these last few, I have failed at all. I'm just running back and forth to the church saving after each one. It's just absolutely crazy. I dare any of you to argue with me that slots or bingo is a more productive way of doing this. So yeah, up to 176 now. Wow. I lost right before this. I lost once and I went ahead and redid it. Still made a profit. Not by much, only about 5,500, but it's a profit, man. Like, that's awesome. I find it funny that every time I try, where I lose and then try again, is when I'm getting my only big plays. Yeah! A nice profit there. Hell yeah. 22,000 in profit on that one. That's really nice. It'll make up for our minimal profits last time, because that's how awesome that we are at this game right now, is that 5,000 in profit is not enough. So that puts us at over 200,000 now, just 47,000 to go. Alright, another one after a couple of losses. Had to reset. But another steady increase. That's gonna put us at... I forget now. 220? Are we up that high yet? I can't do simple math like 186 plus. I'm not good at it. 215, right? Yeah, I could have actually figured that out. Okay, so getting closer. Alright, yet another one. Wow. I was gonna put us at 127. 127.8, so we are within 2 of our standard 29,005 token wins of getting to our goal. Just 2 more like this, and we will get there. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a real good one. Best one so far, and what a perfect way to end this. We will be more than enough above our goal. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. I had had a streak of bad luck. I lost 4 in a row, or came out under 4 in a row. I didn't actually lose. But wow, that's awesome. So we made our goal already. Honestly, that took me less than 2 hours. I've gotten up twice to get water and use the bathroom since I started doing this. Unlike the Pickham Casino, where I had to take like full-on breaks because of how frustrating it was. Like, you win so consistently here, it keeps it fun, to be honest. I mean, getting that many tokens gets a little tedious, but it's just absolutely awesome. So now let's go collect our winnings. Alright. This is so exciting. Alright, so I've already gone over kind of what we want to get. For one, we're going to get 2 of these for 20,000. I'm just going to throw everything in the bag for now and distribute it later. And then we're going to, of course, get this Gringham Whip. Throw that in the bag for now. That just decimates your freaking prize money, man. Alright, I'm going to buy 1 Saint's Ashes. And then I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna want one for the future, and because I have plenty of extra tokens, I'm gonna go ahead and get one, and that's gonna be a spangled dress. So we'll go ahead and get that now. Since we got, I'm going to keep the 17,500 so that we can keep making that bet. However, I am gonna buy about 10 of these prayer rings, and the reason, well, I'll just get 9, I don't even feel like going back through it. The main reason for that is because they are by far the best way to make money off of the casino. If you're trying to trade your tokens for cash, basically, you want to go with the prayer ring. It's only 1,000 tokens, which is essentially a drop in the bucket at this point. And then you can sell them for, I forget how much, but it's a pretty good turnaround. So, oh, excuse me. So that is by far the best way. If you just want to use the casino as a way to make money and use that method we've been using, you will make plenty of money. So let's go ahead and equip our brand new items. Take that gingham whip. That thing is just beautiful. Oh god. Best whip in the game we have now. That's awesome. And then we're gonna take one of these and not equip it, but just leave it in his inventory. And then gotta find some room in here for the hero to hold on to this. Good god. I'll just get rid of one of his strong medicines and keep that in there. So the rest we will worry about later. We did get this finally finished, the shimmering dress. That's pretty cool. We'll hold on to that to do some more mixing later. And now I'm gonna go ahead and throw this orichalcum. Let's see if I can find everything I need. This gold nugget. And Yggdrasil dew there. Throw all that in there, and we're gonna make that Sage's Stone I was talking about, which will help us heal more effectively. So that's gonna be really good too. I meant to have that thrown in while I was running back and forth doing the casino, but I kind of forgot, so it's all good. Anyway, so that is definitely gonna do it. That was a fair amount of work for this video, probably a pretty long video, but well worth it. And yeah, so we will continue on with the story in the next video now that we are all full of better equipment and prepared to go out into our journey. So I will see you guys then.